Hey loves, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Jamrell and I make YouTube videos to store memories and bring value to people like you worldwide. Enjoy! For today's video, I'll be talking about the 9 main requirements that you need to turn your tourist visa into a non-B visa here in Thailand. Now, what is a non-B visa? A non-B visa is also called a working visa, and it is the visa that you need to be able to legally work here in Thailand. So if you're working and you don't have a non-B visa, you're illegal and you could go to jail. So the way that you get this is you usually process your non-B visa after you get hired by a company. And so yeah, it's a long process and there are many requirements, but that's what we're going to be tackling today, and I hope that this video will be of value to you. Now, just a quick disclaimer, this video, these requirements will be based on my personal experience as I got my non-B visa too. It actually took me a lot of time because I made a lot of mistakes. There was a lot of confusion in my end. Your requirements too, if you are looking to turn your tourist visa into a non-B visa, could be different from mine. I am an office worker, so I work in a school in the marketing department, and I am Filipino, so our documents may vary depending on your type of work and your nationality, but I hope that these will be of help to you. I think these are still the 9 main requirements, and with that, let's get right into it. Okay, so the first requirement are your official school documents. This means the true certified copy of your school diploma and your transcript of records. Now, this will depend on where you're from and your nationality, your country, but me as a Filipino, the Philippines is an apostille country. There are 3 things that I needed to do for my documents. First, I needed to go to the Department of Foreign Affairs in the Philippines to get it authenticated. Unfortunately, I was already here in Thailand and my documents were with me, so I had to ship that back to the Philippines to get it authenticated at the Department of Foreign Affairs. That cost me a lot of money, the shipping, because the authentication is just 100 pesos. So if you're Filipino and you would like to come here in Thailand to work, I suggest that you get your documents authenticated at the Department of Foreign Affairs first. It's just 100 pesos, and once you have that, you won't have to go through the hassle of shipping your documents back to the country. Now, once you're done with authenticating, you're getting your documents authenticated at DFA, the next step is to come here in Thailand, of course, and get authenticated at the Philippine Embassy here in Thailand. If you're a different nationality, you might have different requirements, but for Filipinos, yes, we need to get it authenticated. I got mine personally authenticated at the Philippine Embassy. Now, this cost me 925 baht. Yes, it's kind of pricey, and if you want to get your document authenticated at the embassy, you will have to book a slot beforehand. So I'll be putting a link to that in the description box too. So it's this box just underneath this video. Just click that and I'll be putting the links there and the prices. And next, once you have that authenticated at the Philippine Embassy, you go to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. So for this, the school or the company that you will be working with has to give you a document, and yeah, you bring that document from the school along with your authenticated school records to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. For the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, you also need to book a slot online beforehand, and I will put the link to that to you in the description box below. Okay, so the second requirement are documents from your workplace. Now, this could vary from company to company. So these documents include your contract, business information of the company, their license, their registration, and a copy of the ID of the owner or your company's CEO. These should be provided to you by the company that you are going to work for. So for this, you don't have to really worry about getting these. It is their responsibility, And so I'm not sure if they cannot provide this for you, then that is definitely a red flag for a company, but hopefully they will be able to provide this for you. The third requirement is a proof of residency or a TM30. Now this is something that your landlord, if you're staying here in Thailand, should be able to provide for you. I'll be putting it here on the screen of what the proof of residency form looks like. They usually have to fill it out, bring it to immigration, and get the bottom part, the receipt of notification, stamped at the immigration. So it should, I don't know if you can see it here, it should look like this. Your name, your landlord's name, signature. Yeah, this is what you'll need to cut out and bring with you. So what I usually do, since I do not want to lose important documents, is I folded it and then I staple it to one of the pages in my passport. The fourth one is a police clearance. So basically a certificate or a clearance stating that you do not have any criminal records here in Thailand. So to get this police record, you usually go to the Royal Police Station here in Thailand. I'll be putting a link to the place there, or how to get there, Google Map. You can usually just get there using the BTS SkyTrain. And before you get there too, you also have to book online. I'll be putting all the links in the description box below. So what you'll need to get your police clearance is your passport and a paper from the school, a document saying that they are looking to hire you and they would like to get your background check. Aside from the passport and that letter from your company, you also need to prepare 100 baht. Now this 100 baht is kind of like their processing fee, because once you get there, you basically give your passport and the paper and the documents to them, and then you pay 100 baht, and then they will get your fingerprints scanned, maybe a picture, and then they will deliver the document to your workplace. Now this takes about 7 to 14 business days, depending on if there are holidays or how fast they can deliver it to your place. Now the fifth requirement is a visa application form. Basically, you'll just print this from online or in immigration. You can also ask for this, print it, fill it up, and put that along with the documents. Now, if I can find the link, I will put that too in the description box below. If not, then you should be able to get one at the place where you will get your non-B, either at the immigration or in Laos. I know a lot of people go out of the country, go to Laos to process their non-B working visa. The sixth requirement is a copy of your passport and your TM6. So this is my passport, a copy of this, and the TM6. Okay, I will not show this to you because this has my information, but I will be putting it here on the screen of what a TM6 looks like. When you come to Thailand by plane or by boat or by land, they will usually give you this piece of paper, this white paper that you fill out, and they will give you the like a square kind of paper. You fill that, it's got your signature and a barcode with numbers and letters at the bottom. So do not lose that piece of paper, please. If you want, you can just also staple that to your passport. Yeah, a photocopy of that and your passport. Requirement number 7 is a photo of you, a 4 by 6 centimeter photo of you, because they will be putting that in your documents. Second to the last requirement, or the 8th requirement, is a medical certificate. Basically a certificate stating that you are physically and mentally fit to work in the company. And so to get this, you basically just go to any clinic or hospital that offers this. You can ask your company for the nearest clinic that provides medical certificates. You basically just walk in there really and then tell them that you would like to get a medical certificate to get a working visa or work permit, and yeah, they'll just do blood tests on you, maybe check your height or weight, ask you some questions about your previous medical records, and yeah, that's it. For me, it cost 400 baht. It will depend on your clinic. I know my parents went to this clinic, it was 500 baht, so yeah, it really just depends. As long as the paper states that you're physically and mentally fit, then you're pretty much good to go. Okay, the last and the ninth main requirement is a visa fee. Money. So this visa fee is 2,000 baht. So please do prepare that money. It would be really awkward to be there already, have all your documents ready and not have the money. That almost happened to me once. So yeah, prepare money. It's 2,000 baht. This whole process is kind of pricey and you will have to shell out a lot of money, but I tell you, once you have it, it's all going to be worth it, because yeah, it's always difficult during the first try, you know, the first few months. That's really where the struggle is. Tip number one is that, well, this is basically the standard. Your passport must be valid for at least 6 months if you're gonna process your working visa. The next one is really important. Your tourist visa needs to have at least 21 days left when you process this. For me, it took me 3 months to process or to finally get my non-B visa. And so yeah, it was a hassle and I had to keep extending my tourist visa, so I had to keep going to immigration. I also had to exit. Such a tiring experience. But I had to go to Cambodia too and then come back to Thailand to renew my tourist visa. Before, it was only 30 days, so you can tell how much of a struggle that was. But right now, I believe tourist visas have been extended to 45 days. So yeah, if you guys are planning to come here, those are what you are going to need. Another tip is to have digital copies of your documents. Just to give you an example of how important this is, I went to immigration with all my documents ready. The thing is, when I went there, I already had my TM30, and so this is enough proof that I am living here in Thailand. I am living here legally. There is a landlord. I have a contract, but they said that they want the contract too. They want to see the contract. And of course, since I didn't have that prepared, I didn't bring it with me, and I don't have a digital copy. I only had the physical printed copy, which was at home. So I was there with my coworker. Fortunately for my coworker, she had pictures, so she just showed that to immigration, and immigration said, okay, you're good. But for me, I did not have a picture, or I did not have a digital copy of my house contract, and so I had to come back another day. So you can tell what a hassle that was and how frustrating it was, because I really thought I was getting my non-B after what, two and a half months. I thought I'd be getting it finally, but no, they asked for that. And my last tip for you guys is to translate your documents. Okay, this does not apply to everyone, but I have a friend in the Philippine embassy, and she was like, if you're gonna get it authenticated if you're gonna get your school documents authenticated at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and it's in a foreign language, you will have to translate it. And so for me, luckily, my diploma has the Filipino, the Tagalog version, and the English translation here. So my Philippine documents have English translations to them, so fortunately I did not have to get it translated. I suggest double checking this too with your liaison. So yeah, those are pretty much the requirements that you will need. Yours could have other requirements, so it can vary really from company to company. So I suggest asking your liaison, and I would highly suggest doing your own research too. That always helps. And yeah, if there's anything that I missed, please feel free to comment it down in the comment section, or if there's anything that you believe, any tips that you have that could help other foreigners or fellow Filipinos who are working here in Thailand, please do. I want to make this channel a safe space for everyone to look for verified and accurate information. It's already a struggle, working in another place and being in a country that's not really yours. So yeah, I hope this, at least with the information that I give, this could at least help lessen the struggle, clear up some confusion too. So yeah, thank you guys so much, and if you found value in this video, I hope that you could help me out too by clicking that like and subscribe button to show that you at least appreciate the effort that I put into compiling this information and putting this video together. So yeah, thank you guys so much. I hope you have a good day. See you in the next video, and carpe diem. Go and seize the day. Bye.